All right, we're going to talk about addition and subtraction of integers. And first, let's remind ourselves a set of integers are just whole numbers, positive and negative, including 0. Negative 100, negative 1,000,000, 1,233, 77. All those are integers. And let's start with the problem we all know the answer to. 3 minus 2. We all know 3 minus 2 is 1. But I also think of it this way. I never ever subtract anymore. I always add. 3 plus negative 2. So on my number line, I first go to 3 in the red, and then plus, which means I look right. But then the negative says go the other way, so I face the other way and go 2. And I end up at 1. And that's kind of how we'll deal with signs in a conceptual sense. There are some shortcuts you'll quickly find. Let's do some problems. I start at the origin, and the first thing it says is to go negative 3. So I go negative 3. And the first thing I also do is I am thinking about these signs, plus and plus. I'm adding. Now, I should be going this way, but the negative tells me to go this way 2 more. So I will go 2 more. And that means I'm at negative 5 for the first 2 numbers. And I could write that as plus 4 plus minus 1. Now, plus means to go to the right and to travel 4. And 4 brings me back to negative 1. Now I have negative 1 for this value and negative 1. So negative 1 plus negative 1, last step. I go back 1 because the plus from that way turn the other way, and I get the answer is negative 2. On the bottom problem, I started with something easier. 3 minus a minus 4. So I'm going to go 3 plus minus minus 4. And we're going to do it without the shortcut. We're going to start by going to 3. Now, the plus tells me to go to the right, so I'm looking that way. The first negative says, hey, don't look that way. Look that way. But then this minus says, hey, don't look that way. Look the other way. Or double negative turns a positive because it's multiplication. This is one factor. And I go 4 more. And I get an answer of 7. Got a couple of problems on the board now that will work on the number line for the first one. You try this yourself. The first thing I would do is put in my positive signs. So again, I'm thinking plus here, and I will do the shortcut this time. Minus a minus. We'll talk through it. That will be a positive. So first thing I have is negative 6 plus 7. I go to negative 6, then go positive 7 to the right. I'm always looking left for my sides. And then I'm going to do this long operation. And right now, this would become 1 plus a minus minus 3 plus a minus 2. I'm at 1. The plus says go this way. The first minus says go this way. The next minus says go that way. So I'll go back this way 3 more, which plus plus. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus negative 2, go back 2. And the answer to this problem is 2. Now, we don't always have to do it on the number line. We can try to do it in our heads. We picture minus 3 going this way. And we know now double negatives are a positive. Plus 4. We can see now that this becomes 1. And I will write this as a plus sign. Now from the 1 it says go negative 2. So I will just start this problem brand new over here. This problem is for the first 2 terms. Negative 2. And then I can go back plus 1. And I can add in any order. That's why I go with the plus sign. So I can do this if I want. Negative 2, back 1. That means that result is negative 1. So I can write negative 1 plus negative 3. And again, just like the last time, negative 1, negative 3. The answer here is negative 4. Again, a review of addition and subtraction of integers. Instead of memorizing rules, try to picture conceptually which way they are going on the number line. The rules do work, but once you can picture it, the rules seem natural.